What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Cigars and Whiskey for our next review. Today's review is going to be the Oliva Melanio. This is a Series 5 stick. It is a 7x50, and this is the Churchill. The cigar itself, the wrapper is Ecuadorian, and the binder and filler both Nicaraguan. As you can see, man, look at that. It is a great looking pressed cigar. It even has a slight profile of a box press. So, man, it is a good looking stick. Now, this is the first one I've had. I know they've been out since 2013 when they were released at the IPCPR, but definitely something I haven't had a chance to try. Now, the cost on this cigar is roughly $13. It does make it a little bit of a higher price point, but from what I've seen and what I've heard from folks, it's a fabulous smoke. So if you're looking for something that might be for a special treat or a congratulations of some kind, then definitely suggest you might pick this up. So let's go ahead, and like I said, it is just a good looking wrapper. Let's go ahead and get this cut up, and we'll get back into that pre-draw. Alright, what to cut with on this cigar? I am going to use my faithful straight cutter. Go ahead and we'll get a little bit of this cut off. Again, don't cut it too deep. Don't want to cause issues, especially for a good cigar like this. Getting almost like a sweet profile immediately, followed by a little bit like a bread profile. Definitely a sweet profile right off the bat. And this is not a cigar that's been infused or the tips have been altered with any sweetness, so definitely understand that the sweetness you get is strictly from the way they age the tobacco. But on the draw, feels like a really good draw. It is not a firm stick, but you can tell the outside wrapper is at a really good construction. As you can see, minimal veins, very tight seams. Let's go ahead and light it up, and we'll get into the first third. I use my torch lighter here. We'll go ahead and give it a torch. Not too close, just enough to get it started. We don't want to burn it or char the flavor on the cigar. Let's go ahead and then move in. A little bit of rotation. And I have to say right off the bat, definitely getting that fresh bread profile, almost like a real yeast type profile. A little bit of pepper in the retrohale. Notice a little bit of that sweetness again. But man, I gotta say, good smoke. As you can see, and man, that's a good start. Welcome back, everybody, for the second third of our review of the Oliva Series 5 Melanio Maduro Churchill 7x50. And in the second third of this cigar, I am noticing a little bit more of a real earthy tone to the cigar. Almost like more of a deep clay flavor. Now again, don't assume I go around eating clay, but you know, kind of sometimes when you're in a dusty area and you get that little bit of dust get the dust in your mouth, it kind of resembles that a little bit. Not that that's a bad thing, it's different. It's real earthy, real deep. And there's a little more of the pepper coming out, and that sweetness I got on the first third and the pre-draw, I'm not noticing it at all, but it's not too complex. I would say at this point it's a real high medium strength wise cigar, but man, it's a Maduro. Anything that's Maduro is good in my book. I like Maduros, I like the darkerness, even to the darker Oscuros that are out there. But man, as you can see, it's doing good. The ash is, I knocked it off, but you can see the burn is almost perfect. And man, gotta say, definitely well worth the relaxing experience you're getting with this cigar. Just real relaxed at this point. Our final third, right after this. Welcome back, everybody, for the final third of our review of the Oliva. And in the final third, we're not getting any more flavor differences. The pepper, it was there through the end of the first third, throughout the whole second third, and now that we're getting towards the end of the cigar, getting a little more mellow, real relaxing. It's about an hour and 10 minutes in. I can definitely say that is something I enjoy about some of the cigars. They just burn really, as you can see, almost perfect, and no touch-ups. The ash just falls off when it gets long enough, and so that's a good value for me. I definitely want to buy something a little higher on this price point of $13 and have it last a little bit longer than a normal cigar. I would say normal, because it is a Churchill's, a little bit longer, so it does burn a little longer, but that's something I like. Don't like to have construction issues, but man, I gotta say, it is a fabulous cigar. So if you haven't tried it, the Oliva Series V Melanio Maduro. And if you like this video, please hit like and subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. Thanks again for tuning in to Cigars and Whiskey. Have a great day. Have a great smoke. And I will see you next time.